be intimidated by a bad mother queen and get your mother feelings hurt. But it's old mother K, cause Barack needed a Michelle and Bill needed a mother Hillary. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a mother Melania. You niggas want brainless bitch to stroke your motherfucking ego. Well, you
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high.
Why now have you been involved with speaking about politics? What was kind of the turning point for you? Yes.
What was the turning point?
That was smooth.
Well,
I give it to her.
I just got tired of being pushed around. Yeah. Sometimes you just get tired of it, and then you realize, wait a minute, I have something inside of me that's stronger than what's out there.
Okay.
That's right. So when you've had enough, you realize, wait a minute, why do I even care about these people and what they think? Who are they? They don't even know who they are. I'm not going to back down anymore. I'm not going to back down ever.
Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Guys, Nicki Minaj sold out. Nicki Minaj went full MAGA. Did you see the first video? She was very anti-MAGA. She was very anti-Trump. But now she's full MAGA? Wait, what? And she's worth like $150 million. Why did she need to go MAGA? She sold out everything that made her who she was. She was very pro-LGBTQ. She was very pro-queer. She was very pro-women, especially liberated women. And now she's going full MAGA? What? And remember, a few years ago, Charlie Kirk said that Nicki Minaj was a really bad example for young black women. That's what Charlie Kirk said. And now she's at Turning Point USA talking with his widow, Erica Kirk. It doesn't really make any sense. So you know what it is? Nicki Minaj actually wants to gain a white audience. That's right. She wants a white conservative audience because a lot of her audience was mostly black people and minorities. And now she's going for the conservative audience. But it's not going to work out because they don't like her. The MAGAs don't like Nicki Minaj. So I'm not sure what she's thinking. But she wants to be close to white people. She wants to be white adjacent. But no, she's just going to be used as a token. She's going to get spent like all the other black MAGAs that get used up and spent. They're tokens. And that's what Nicki Minaj was turned into. She lost 10 million followers on Instagram after her meeting with Erica Kirk. I mean, doesn't really make any sense. She just flushed her entire career down the toilet for an audience she's never gonna get. And now they're trying to deport her. I don't know, that's crazy, but watch this.
So, I read that after the Turning Point USA appearance, Nicki Minaj lost 10 million Instagram followers. Then I read that she may lose her $20 million home because she and her husband didn't pay a $500,000 judgment and the court may seize their house to cover it. It just seems like her life is on a downward spiral. And my question is, what did she think was going to happen? Like, what was the end game? Because Nicki Minaj built her career on sexual freedom, female empowerment, living a fabulous and a defiant life. And now she's pandering to an audience that openly rails against all of that? MAGA folks don't support sexually liberated women. They don't buy her music. They don't buy her merch. They treat her like a viral meme. So what's the goal here? Citizenship? Is it pardons for her husband, father, or brother? Is it for the speaking fee money from Turning Point USA or Republican donor circuit? I mean, yes, she's supposedly worth $150 million, but if she still has that money, why doesn't she just pay the $500,000 judgment? And even if there is money coming in from these appearances, the grift is always short-lived for black conservatives. Ask Kanye West, Ask Herschel Walker, ask Diamond and Silk. When the usefulness ends, so does the attention. The only future I see here is Nicki Minaj becoming the next Stacey Dash. Stacey rode the MAGA wave, burned the bridge with the audience that built her, and later showed up full of regret trying to walk it all back. And what we're watching right now with Nicki Minaj feels the same. A slow motion car crash where the outcome is obvious, the damage is compounding, and everybody sees it coming, except for her.
Oh, this is going to be my last video about MAGA Nicki Minaj, because that's what we're going to call her. She's now MAGA Nicki Minaj. But this video is going to address MAGA in general, because y'all have been up and down my comments on the last two videos that I made about Nicki Minaj and her Turning Point USA attendance. But MAGA, let me let you know something, because I know y'all probably didn't do your research. Did you know at the age of 5, Nicki Minaj came into the U.S. as an undocumented immigrant? You know, the same group of people who y'all right now want them out of the country. So, yes, that was her at the age of 5. And do you know back in 2024, Nicki Minaj herself admitted that she is still not a U.S. citizen? Yeah, again, the same people who y'all want out of this country. She's not a U.S. citizen. And MAGA, did you know that Nicki Minaj has a strong embracing with the LGBTQ plus community? You know, the same people who y'all do not like. She even has a collaboration with a trans artist by the name of Kim Petras. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. But yeah, Nicki Minaj, who y'all are really praising right now, I hope you took a dig into her past, because she is everything that y'all are against.
Please subscribe and make sure to hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Nicki Minaj is an undocumented migrant. She came to the US at the age of 5 and she was undocumented. And imagine going with MAGA. They hate undocumented migrants. Now they want to deport her. And you know what's funny? In 2018, when she was still against MAGA and still against Trump, she talked about her plight as an undocumented migrant. And she talked about how hard it is for her to get citizenship. By the way, she's still not a citizen, okay? She's not a citizen, so she can't be deported. If Trump wants to, he can deport her. But so why would she get with MAGA, who are now pissed off that she's trying to become MAGA and they want her gone? So see, this doesn't really make sense, because she had the money, but she just wanted to go the token route. And you know what's funny? After Trump's presidency, if let's say a Democrat gets in office in 2028, Nicki Minaj is going to go the regret road. She's going to be like, oh, I'm regretting my support for Trump. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to support Trump. That's what she's going to do. They always do this. All these celebrities who go MAGA, after the MAGA train is over, they always say how they regret their decision to join MAGA, and they always try to go back. But their fans, they don't want them. Their fans are done with them. So she's going to have nowhere else to turn to, because she has already burned all her bridges with the non-MAGA fans. So, and the MAGA fans don't really want anything to do with her, so she don't have no one. Her music career is basically done, and no one really knows why she chose to do this. So it's a very difficult question for her to answer, so I'm not really sure why she did this, but let's watch this now.
All the people who are like, Nicki has 200 million followers on social. Why does she care if a bunch of people unfollowed her for going to America fasting? What's this then, huh? What's this? It won't do anything, but it's still funny.
Breaking news, Nicki Minaj quietly steps back from Trump cheerleading after facing over 120,000 signatures calling for her deportation. This is according to Inquisitor. They say that the irony was almost too perfect to ignore, and here was one of hip-hop's biggest names, a self-made mogul who spent years criticizing Donald Trump and his immigration policies, suddenly sharing stages with his supporters and appearing to embrace the MAGA movement. They go on to say, but fans began organizing deportation petitions against her, complete with over 120,000 signatures combined. Nicki Minaj seemingly got the message. Since late December, the 43-year-old has gone radio silent, even deleting her Instagram after restarting it again and retreating from the inflammatory post that had ignited a firestorm among her loyal fan base. For years, she has been outspoken about immigration issues, drawing from her own deeply personal journey. She made it clear that she was against Trump's hardcore immigration policy. But something shifted in recent months. Her appearance at Turning Point USA America Fest in December marked a turning point for her fans as she shared the stage with prominent Trump supporter Erica Kirk, the widow of the slain commentator Charlie Kirk. That move alone left fans reeling. Social media erupted with disappointment and anger as supporters, literally supporters who campaigned her for years, felt betrayed by what they literally perceived as a complete political about-face. Suddenly, the woman who criticized Trump's immigration policy for years is doing a photo op alongside his most vocal cheerleaders. Of course, the backlash did not stay confined to just Twitter threads and disappointment comment sections. Within weeks, 2chains.org petitions garnered over 120,000 signatures calling for Nicki Minaj's deportation back to Trinidad and Tobago. One petition garnered over 47,000 signatures, as another petition garnered over 88,000 signatures. Together, they obviously represented a coordinated effort by fans who felt genuinely hurt and abandoned by her apparent political pivot. The petition struck a particular nerve because they weaponized Nicki's own immigration story against her. In 2018, she literally posted candidly about arriving in America as an undocumented immigrant at the age of 5. She is quoted saying, "I came to this country as an illegal immigrant. I can't imagine the horror of being in a strange place and having my parents stripped away from me at the age of 5. That vulnerability right there, that little story that she gave, generally made fans more connected to her. It showed that she had a genuine concern for vulnerable families. So that's why it ultimately feels like a betrayal of her own past. The situation even becomes more complicated when Nicki posted on TikTok Live while she was live streaming that she never actually obtained U.S. citizenship despite her decades of residence and her substantial tax contributions.
What can I say? Nicki Minaj is a grifter. She betrayed her whole fan base just so she can get some MAGA conservative voters who never wanted to do anything with her. So, I mean, she fucked around and now she's finding out what it means to become a MAGA grifter, and especially a black MAGA grifter whose token is basically spent at this point. So she didn't really even get much mileage out of it. So really, really bad thinking on her part. So guys, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I want to hear from you. I have a question for all of you. Why do you think Nicki Minaj joined the MAGA grift train? Why do you think she did that? Was it the money? Was it the fame? Was it proximity to whiteness or proximity to President Trump? What's your opinion? I want to hear from you in the comments. So please leave a comment, please leave a like. And most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It means everything to me. We are still a small channel that's growing. And make sure to hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I respect all of you. Thank you so much.